All right, good evening, everyone. J Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So let's do deals every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some new deals for you, some new information, and some updates. Okay, so if anybody has a deal to pitch, raise your hand, drop a comment, or simply unmute yourself. Same thing for Instagram. If you have a deal to pitch or you have a question, simply raise your hand, and we will comment on there and then bring it on Zoom. Okay, so pay attention to the chat box as well. We do have advertisements on there. So great day today. Another long day for me. Full day. I said I wasn't going to go out in the field today, but we still have a couple of lingering RTOs that we're trying to do. We're trying to finish rehab, and it's just one of those we just can't seem to get done, it seems like. But what we're doing, we're making progress. So I had to go down to, and of course, once I get out in the field, everybody hear me okay, by the way? Okay. Saw a couple of y'all looking like you couldn't hear me, so slow me down if you need to as well. But okay. Yeah, so Dublin, we have more opportunities there. Every time I go into that park, it's almost a given that I pick up more inventory. We picked up a double wide today, along with the other units that are already there, so we'll be presenting those also. And then, of course, we drove up to Florence, South Carolina last week, where picked up a lot of inventory, made some very good connections, network up there. So we have X amount of inventory up there and a lot more coming available in the area. And then it's just everywhere. And the goal for those of you that are new on here, 100 tabs is what I expect to have on the spreadsheet. If you don't know what that spreadsheet I'm talking about, it's the Let's Do Deals. It's full of opportunities, full of investments that all of y'all can invest. GMHU students, you get first dibs as always. But my goal is to have 100 tabs, meaning 100 deals at one time city. Okay, so a lot to come on there. And if you have deals of your own, like I mentioned earlier, bring them on here, and we can also, you can pitch them on there. I can pitch it for you. If you think it's a deal but not sure, you can bring it on here and we can break it down, show you why we think it is, it isn't, or how it can become. All right, advertisements that we put, of course, the top right box, the yellow box, that's where we update. We update every time we have a new deal, new investment, new opportunity. It gets posted on here. And then upcoming as to what's going to be coming as well. We put it at the bottom. If you are an investor, GMHU student, and you want to pitch a deal, you can always list it on here. Box is empty. I need somebody, one of y'all, put something on there, okay? Put something on there for me to look at. So, and then of course at the bottom we have advertisements as well. That's let's see. This little bottom section here is just more so an advertisement, a fact, if you will. All mobile homes can be rehabbed. Fact, most can, but base it on ROIs and home repairs. Can all of them be rehabbed? No. Some of them that I myself have, I should not rehab. I mean, can they all? I guess in a way they can. You're just going to put a whole lot of money. You're definitely not going to pick ROIs and or your investments. So, but hey, convert it into a rental first 2-3 years, get your money back, and then do an RTO. So there's ways. Okay. The Let's Do Deals call every Tuesday, like I mentioned, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still have the Wednesday call. Join, all of you. Join, bring students, bring investors that want to learn about mobile home investing. This coaching call will not be there forever. Okay, not at the price that it is anyway, because that is a full hour back-to-back how to invest in mobile homes. So great call on that. We're going on to our third one this week, tomorrow. Okay. All right. From the left to the right are the oldest tabs. Okay. So if you see it now, we will put them in alphabetical order just for easy to read. You can click on the three little line. This is the better way for me to navigate this and a lot easier. So I suggest you can run it any way you want. Okay. If you see me looking around the room, by the way, I got a screen. So I'm not going crazy. All right, here we go. All right, so the first home we got is in North Carolina, Spring Lake, North Carolina. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, the most desirable mobile home. And put it on metal, even better. You can't go wrong. So this is a great investment on here. 1983 model, wind zone, can't be moved, so wind zone really doesn't matter. But where it's located, I would suggest probably a 1. The size of it, I want to say 14 by 70. We can put it on there, but we can't get that information. The lot rent at this park is $335, but with our connection, see, this is the beautiful thing that GMHU and me, myself, and I do for every investor is we connect, because it's all about that credibility. Anybody can walk up to the park owner and or park manager. Doesn't mean they're going to work with you, right? For our investors, and this is for any investor that goes through us, the lot rent is only $265, not $335. So think about that. We don't have the rental rates in an area here. We need to write them on here. For a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you're looking at around 725, kind of equal down to where we're at down here. Okay, so you can see the spread from 265 to even 700. That's a beautiful spread, right? I'm not going to go through every picture here. If you are not part of our CRM emails or have the spreadsheet, send us an email. We'll send you the spreadsheet and you can take your time. The roof is not damaged, by the way. It's just on the inside where insulation, everything's done cave in just over a period of time. My understanding, this home's been vacant for almost a year and a half. So I've always said a mobile home damages more when they're vacant. It's kind of weird. And again, it depends what kind of tenants you got. But we got that. All right, so this is in Spring Lake, North Carolina. Anybody in that unit, in that unit, send us a message, send us a DM, and we will connect you. Okay. By the way, if anybody's on Instagram right now and you're seeing my live, we got the device sideways. I hope I'm not displaying sideways. People are having us see. So if anybody wants to go check, let me know. All right, moving on to South Carolina. I got a lot of opportunities that I'm about to mention towards the end. Okay, so this is South Carolina. I'm gonna periodically look at the okay, make sure I don't miss anybody. Same with Instagram. Instagram, I am not ignoring you. I am watching you on here. So, all right. So this was a phenomenal meet with the park owners. You know, it's funny how it works. One mechanic knows another mechanic, and another mechanic. It's like a culture. It's neat. One dentist knows another dentist, like a doctor knows a doctor. A park owner knows a park owner that knows a park owner and a park owner. Beautiful thing. So we're connecting with more and more park owners, but because we ourselves are looking into mobile home parks. We'll talk about that towards the end. But this here was a connection from a park owner that we've been talking to for a while. I've coached him a couple of times, as a matter of fact, the main one in California. And we just got to talking, and as I mentioned, the whole Southeast, you know, we're coming North Carolina, South Carolina. He said, "Oh, my partner is in Florence, South Carolina." Go figure. If I wouldn't have reached out, that would not became a conversation with Stroke. It would not been deals and investments that we have available for you. So that is the power of networking. Okay, you've got the network. So sure enough, we connected with the gentleman, the partner that owns this park here in Florence, South Carolina. That's a couple gentlemen, and so we went up, we met up, and definitely a few of the units that he had, I went ahead and advised, let's go ahead and tear those down. A couple of them just way too far gone. Okay, so one of those kind of things. But yeah, let's jump on these here. Awesome opportunities. So, Florence, South Carolina. This is 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Lot rent is $300. It is not notated on here, but if you get an investment, a deal in this park quickly, and by quickly I mean I'm going to cut this off by the end of January. 2 months free lot rent. I'm not even going to put this on here because here's another thing I'm going to do. After probably this call, I will no longer record these calls. Am I even recording this call? God. Somebody, yes, I am. Okay, I'm recording. I will record these calls because I watch just about every call that I post on here, whether it's on Zoom, on Instagram, it doesn't matter. I'll go back on these and I watch them for educational purposes. I will, however, no longer be putting the Let's Do Deals calls on social media. A lot of people are watching these calls post the fact, and I think people are getting lazier and lazier. They're not attending these calls. They just catch it when I catch it kind of thing. Not going to happen. If you don't attend this call, you miss out. The spreadsheet's still there. You can get it any and every time. It is the latest and greatest every time you open it. But this call, recorded call, will not be there. So just a little note for that. Rent in this area. Yes, I've got to put a lot of these details, as you can see. Last week, spending all week out in the field, and then today kind of putting me a little bit behind. But we will update all these by tomorrow morning. You should have all these updated. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You're looking at around $650 for the rental rate. Resale, if you do ARV, create a note, finance, you are the bank. You're looking at around $700. This is a very good market. Florence, South Carolina. South Carolina itself, period, is awesome. It is very good. I kind of wonder why I'm not doing a lot more business there. Okay, I was thinking about Florida, but I may be going to South Carolina. Okay, moving on to the next one. Where am I at? 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide, metal on metal. Okay, same thing, lot rent, and same thing, 2 months lot free rent if you get a unit from Florence, South Carolina, this park specifically before the end of January. So notate that. only asking 2,500. I forgot what call it was. Was it Sunday call or Saturday morning call? One of the two. Basically, I said, if I get another investor asking me where they can get a good deal, I'm going to just walk away. I'm going to walk away, and then I'm going to tell them, see you on Let's Do Deals on Tuesday. I mean, for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, metal on metal, you can see electric all there. The plumbing is all there. There is a few damages. I think this one is one of the ones that had a little damage, a bit of damage in one bathroom. Let me see. So it had this one section. Yep, it had this one section here in the bedroom when you walk into the right, which flooring. That is about as easy as it comes. You pull that carpet up, you fix that floor, you lay that carpet, you are good to go. That is how simple and easy. Yes. Stop making things harder than they are. Okay. This bathroom. So this bedroom, this is the master bathroom, and it's got some damage in the roof. Yes, on the roof it does, but I mean it's the bathroom that can be fixed. And again, when you're talking about the investment of 2,500, I would allocate around probably another 2,500 to fix it. That would include that because the rest of it is all there. There's, as you can see, the carpet, vinyl, no plumbing, no electrical, 2,500. My goodness. Okay, let's move on. Another 3-bedroom, 2-bath, same lot rent, same in here. Notate a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You're looking at around $750 rental. It was my understanding from the park owner that there's a park about 2 miles away. That the 3-bedroom, 2-baths, move-in ready, not new, but move-in ready. They're going over 800. I got to do a little bit more due diligence on that. I'm not saying no. That would be a phenomenal number. Okay, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, lot 14, asking 3,500 for this one. Cleanup. That's all these homes are. The majority of these homes is come and get a dumpster, clean it up, touch it up. I've always painted the ceilings. I don't know what is it. This fan's obviously drooped down. It's got to go. Put a new light or put a new fan. I'd say put a new fan. Okay, and I mean it's ready to go. These units here are a no-brainer. Yes, we will do packages. Yes, we will do multiples. No, don't ask me for no discounts. Next unit, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide. I think all these were single wides up there. Yeah. Asking 2,500 on this one here. I won't go through all these pictures as I've mentioned. You take your time and you see them, but look at that. Look, there's a reason why I take pictures of this here. Okay. If you're investing on your own, you're not being coached by us or by anyone. The biggest expense is the electrical. Keep that in mind. Now, I don't mean a few breakers are missing or a couple little wall plugs don't work. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm talking about if this panel is gone and you can't even see wires, odds are somebody previously or somewhere in there in the mix took all the wires with them. You have to rewire the entire home. Why? Because most electricians, especially if you get, and you should, if you're going to get an electrician, get one that's got insurance, get one that's got to pull permits because you know he or she is licensed. And when you're looking at that, you're looking at about $3,000 to $4,000 to rewire the entire mobile home. That is not touching any of this here. He or she's going to come in. Matter of fact, he's going to tear up more things because he's got to rewire. So some of those walls, he's not going to be as careful as he probably should. So you're talking about that. So that is an expense that you have to allocate for, but not our homes. Look at that beautiful stuff. Okay. What's the Meetup app? Meetup app. TJ. Meetup. That's what it's called. Meetup. Next unit. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Another metal on metal. Why are metal on metal my favorites? Because they are so easy to rehab both outside and inside. If you see the outside and it's rusty, ugly metal like this, most people will say, "Ew, stigma, dirty mobile home," whatever. If you pressure wash this, you're going to make it look almost as new. If you put a paint job on it, which is easy, we have 5 mobile homes that we got in Dublin. Those are the portfolio that are coming. We're working on finishing number 4 right now, jumping on number 5. It's kind of neat the way they're lined up, and ours are painted. We're pressure washed. We painted them. We put more money than we probably should, but they look good. It's a small community park. It's going to be very family oriented by the time we are done. A lot of things that we're doing in that park, and they're just painted. You can just see them gray brown. It's neat. So, I mean, these here spray paint. I mean, you can even roll them, paint them. Just make sure you use exterior paint. Goodness. Okay. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, lot rent 300. It includes water and trash, by the way. It does include water and trash. So again, gosh, asking 3,500 for this unit. Okay. And if it does need a roof, don't forget If the shingle, you're talking about a couple of grand. If it's metal on metal, you're talking about having to roll it, and you're talking about maybe $200-300 difference. Okay. Thought I heard somebody talking. Okay. Next unit. How can you get an investment? How can you get one of these investments? I thought the roof was okay. Ruth Mobile Home Investments. Finish whatever sentence that you were writing. Well, I would love to buy it. Okay. Send us an email. Just send us an email. You can send an email directly to social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It does not matter. Or you can just email us, j@garcia@gmhu.com, or our admin. Okay. And I highly suggest for everybody on Instagram, start joining us on Zoom. I know you can see the screen a lot better now because we have a bigger screen there to display, but it's not going to be as clear as what we're doing on Zoom. So just a suggestion. All right. This one here is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This is what I'm referring to. How nasty it is. And this is because there was actually a couple of trees here, from my understanding. They cut them out, got rid of them, but you can see all the green and all the nasty on them. I mean, a pressure wash, which should cost you what, $100, $150, get a handyman to come in and do, it will make this mobile home look like new. Okay. Only asking $1,800 for this unit. Okay. Numbers. When you're thinking about investing in mobile homes, okay, stop looking at it with your heart and start thinking about it with your mind. This is not for you. You're not going to live here unless you do. If you want to live here, that's plenty fine. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Next one, lot 34. Asking $2,500 for this one. Again, look at the condition. You know, when I started investing 7 years ago, mobile homes did not look like this. I would have probably done 20, 30 the first year if they looked like this, because I was rehabbing them myself. And I mean, cleanup when it took me a day. Some people now come in, they see some trash bags here, and oh, I got to go. Where are you going? Next one. All right, back in Georgia. Double wide. So we got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath double wide, lot 504. GMHU admin, start putting $425 on this. The lot rent is not $450, it is $425. Rental rate in this area is $750 for a double wide. Yeah. Resale. Now, resale here, you're looking at about $20,000 because this is a double wide. $22,000 is about what I would do on this unit. There is no damages of any kind, not major. Plumbing, electrical is there. Roof checks out. You can see, and the inside again, the majority clean up, touch up, put it together. Everything is there. You know, some of the units that I used to rehab when I got started, they didn't even have a kitchen. What do you mean they didn't have a kitchen? Countertops were gone. All this was gone. It was just an empty shell. We'd come in and put all the above. How did I manage to keep it under budget? Well, Craigslist, Let Go, Classified, Off-Road, Facebook Marketplace. I would shop. The majority of my material was free because most people just needed it gone. I had no problem going in and picking it up and bringing it to. That's where somewhere in there, I think it was around the 5th or 6th mobile home. That's where I got one of the little storage units that was next to a mobile home. It just came with it. And I thought, I'm going to fill that storage unit with my stuff. It's not going to go with the home. It's going to be my stuff. And sure enough, paint expires, by the way. Know how I know that. Paint expires, flooring, vinyl, carpet, anything you can think of. I was storing it in there so that every unit that came after that, I would just go in there. I had different stocks now. See, if I had to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or my shed, I had the material. Okay. All right. Been the most expensive when dealing with the mobile homes. I mean, no deal is the same, no investment is the same, no numbers are the same. If you get into a mobile home that the electrical and plumbing is good, but the roof is caving in, then you may be looking at obviously that one, the roof being the most expensive. But when you're talking about metal on metal to roll, unless again you have holes coming in or trees don't fail, you just simply need to reseal it. To reseal a roof on a metal on metal single wide, you're talking about $120 worth of bucket, and that's the actual material. A handyman to get them up to, you're talking another 150. So you're well under 500. So that wouldn't be the case. Now, if you're talking about a single wide or even a double wide, and you're talking shingles, and you have to put a whole new, brand new, yes, you're talking $2,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 just to replace that. So it just depends on that. Okay. And budget for these things. I mean, if it has to be done, that may be a deal breaker. I don't want a double wide that I have to put a $5,000 worth of roof unless that's literally all that it needs, but that's usually not the case. All right. Anybody have a deal to pitch? Think they have a deal. What have a deal you want me to break down? How can I estimate if a good deal is a good deal? How can I virtually invest? You know how many Tuesdays I've been saying, bring a deal that you can share and I can break down. Nobody's brought a deal. All right. I'm going to minimize. 3 bedrooms. Okay. I don't understand what that is. All right. Anybody have any questions on here? The last deal you present, how much would you need to put into it? Darren, are you talking about the bubble? The one I'm on now?
Hello, Rich, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was asking about this deal that you got on the screen right here. Um, how much would you need to put into that? Do you think like an estimate for the ready to be resold?
I would be looking at around 2 to 2,500 because everything's
Really?
different. 2 to 2,500. I would pressure wash the outside. It's nasty. It looks dirty. That's not very presentable. Coming in, all you're doing is touching up. Look at the inside pictures. There is nothing here but maybe a small dumpster that you need to clean up. I would go ahead and say touch up some of these walls, the ceiling. When you repaint the ceiling in a mobile home, that new white, especially if people that lived prior to smoked in it, you got that yellow nasty look. And you repaint it white, it just opens the floors. It makes the home look bigger. It's more presentable. There's more light there. It just looks good. Keep it within budget, but
Okay.
everything else, there's nothing major here. So again, it's
Okay.
all how you invest. Couple grand.
And can I email you about this one? Because I think I might be interested in this one.
Yep. J at Garcia MHU.com. Send me an email.
All right, I will.
Okay. Let me see anything else on Instagram here. Mini park. Would you like to buy a mini park in Florida? Yes, send it to me now. J at Garcia MHU.com. I thought the roof was. Wow, I would buy it. Okay. Fine. Just a couple questions here on Instagram. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, thought I got them all. Yeah, send me definitely. So that's one of our advertisements is that this year we're putting a lot more focus also on parks. Our goal is to not just continue to do multiple units like this, which we will. This will continue to do this here. But our goal, our focus is to have 5 parks. And one of the goals and visions that I've had for a while is to have a large park. Have a large park. I don't even know how many pads I would want to have in this large park, but I would want to own the dirt, manage the dirt, focus on the real estate, and have nothing but GMHU students come in that owns all the units. Either people that live there own them, or GMHU students are coming in. And again, one more thing that GMHU offers that no other education offers. No other education offers you deals like what I'm doing right now. Okay, there's no cost to this call, and we're offering deals at the asking price that we are, which is a killer deal already. These mobile homes that are in parks like Florence, South Carolina, they can't wait to meet GMHU students. How many parks have you called and they told you go away? Okay, so we're eliminating a lot of things here for you. Okay, there are no no's here. They are very friendly with the investors. They are exit strategy to a certain extent friendly. No, you cannot move the homes out of here. That isn't specific in the paperwork that we give you. Okay, but and then due diligence on the mobile home itself. I have walked each and every one of these units that you're looking at on here. If I have not walked the unit, I will let you know. Here's one that I can tell you. I don't think it's listed on there yet. I had one of our other investors send them that. I trust him plenty fine, or I wouldn't work with him. But I had not walked that unit, so I would possibly list it that way. Or investor partner has sent us this unit. They walked in the property, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So anyone else have any questions? Tomorrow, do not forget that we have the Investing with Jay. Okay. If you're learning how to invest in mobile homes, you want to learn step by step and you have questions, because you will. You're going to have a lot of surprises, a lot of wow moments. Who do I ask? Who can I run this by? Bring it on the call. And this is a perfect example of how you can invest, have questions, bring them on here, and keep on going. Okay, so that's just one more thing that you can join us tomorrow. Visit GarciaMHU.com, look under coachings, and you will see it on there. Any questions on that, send us an email. All right. Well, Instagram, thank you all for joining. We will see you tomorrow if you join us on that. If not, Saturday at 10 a.m. That is our RIA from the comfort of your home. Why can't I not stop this? Go. Good deal. And same for you on here on Zoom. Let me stop sharing now. So we have the Saturday at 10 in the mornings. That is nothing more than we come in, we meet, we network. We're going to start having some people stop by and talk on that call as well, as mentioned on there. And then still to continue, probably a few more Sundays to go. It won't go forever. The Sunday coaching series continues as of now. As of now, it's going to be very much the same what we're doing on Wednesdays, but a lot quicker, a lot more sped up of the coaching there. Okay, so if you're looking a little more specific, come on Wednesdays. All right, everyone, thank you for joining. We will see you tomorrow night.